What's up, my YouTube brethren? Today we're going to talk about, this is going to be maybe a 3-part video on how to get your transport business started. Car hauling. And I'm going to tell you what I did to get my business off the ground and the mistakes I made, didn't make, and, you know, save you some time and some money with getting this done. First thing, let's get right to the point. You want to get your CDL. Now, we're talking about in Florida. In Florida, when I got my CDL, was 2015, I was able to go down to the DMV, take a written test, which cost me, I don't know, 60 bucks. I was able to go get a driving test, which was $300. And then I went and got my medical card, which was another $125. And boom, I had my CDL. I had my permit, which was for 2 weeks. 14 days, and then I had a CDL, and you know, went out with a friend, got the hang of things, practiced, and I was on my way. Recently in Florida, about a year ago, I don't know if it was DeSantis or one of these idiots, but they realized that a lot of minorities and people that got out of prison, you know, they can make a good living with a CDL. So now they made it to where you have to go to school. Well, guess what? To go to school, it's like $6 or $7 grand. If you just got out of prison, or you're a minority or a human being in this economy, you don't have $6 or $7 grand to go to CDL school. You need to get working now. That's just my opinion. So anyway, if you can get your CDL, go ahead and get your CDL. Next, you want to get a P.O. box. And the reason why you want to get a P.O. box is because you don't really want to use your home address to register your company. All right, so get a P.O. box. Next, you want to make a business email address. All right. You also want to get on sunbiz.com and register your business. That's $168 right there. The state wants to get their money before you've made a dime. It is what it is. All right. Next, you want to create an EIN at irs.gov. That's free. So you got to have an EIN for your business. Also, you want to get a DOT number if you're just in the state of Florida. On the FMCA, if you're going to go out of state, you're going to need an MC number, which costs $300. Me, I just use a DOT number. I don't go out of state. I don't want to see the DOT guys here in Florida because they find stupid reasons to fuck you, and I don't need that headache from out of state. They're all over people out of state. I mean, they don't want anybody to make a living. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Next, you want to set up your toll stuff in your truck. So you want to get SunPass, ePass, and PrePass. PrePass is so you can pass weigh stations. Believe you me, I'm gonna tell you from experience, you don't want to go through the weigh station. There was a time I went through the weigh station, and you know, I have an Easy 4 trailer, and we'll talk about that in the next video, but it was 4 inches over height. So the bottom half has 2 cars, top half has 2 cars. It was 4 inches over height. This lady said, you're 4 inches over height, that's $250. I said, all right, I'll just lower it to 4 inches. She was like, no, I already saw it was 4 inches. Yeah, I get that. I'll lower it. No, you can't lower it. I have to give you the ticket. I said, okay, here we go. Set me up a court date. What's the court date? Where do I make a court date, find a court date? She said there is no court date. Either you pay the money or your tag gets suspended. And I said, so there's no stop, no go, no proof, no nothing. No, I can't get a lawyer. There's no fighting it. Just $250, go fuck you, fuck yourself, and that's it. And she was like, well, I told you it was 4 inches over. I don't care what you told me. Like, where's my due process? So she just basically stole $250 from me for the state that wasn't even going to go in her pocket. Now, if she would have stole it and shoved it in her pocket, I could respect that. Like, you going to rob me for you. Don't rob me for somebody else. She probably didn't even make $250 a week on her paycheck. So it was mind-boggling to me. But anyway, you don't want to go through weigh stations. And PrePass, you can drive right by them. And that is $17 a month for PrePass. So As far as that goes, that's what you want to do as far as paperwork goes. So in the next video, we're going to talk about your equipment. And then in part 3, I'm going to talk about how you're going to find your work, how you're going to get the work, you know, the load boards, the repo lots, you know, how to get those things, how to deal with those people. But I've been doing this since 2015. We're going to talk about insurance too in the next video. But now we're in 2024. So I'm almost at 10 years doing this. You know, I don't mind being in the truck all day. Insurance will put you out of business. Stupid people will put you out of business. So best not to get upset with anybody about anything in this business. Just kill them with kindness, smile, nod. Somebody don't want to let you get a car or whatever the reason, just move on and figure something else out. There's always somebody trying to get in your way, trying to stop you from succeeding. But you know, you can't let that happen. So all you can do is just brush it off and keep it pushing. So stay tuned for part 2 and stay tuned after that for part 3. Please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, trying to get these views up. You know, I'm a part of something that I got real lucky getting into with the transport business. It's allowed me a lot of freedom. It's not even so much about the money. The money's okay, but I love the freedom. If I want to go on a cruise, I'm on a cruise. If I want to take off a day, if I don't feel like driving all day, I can sit at home and do this all day. I don't have anybody, you know, sweating me or telling me I need to be somewhere, or I don't have to punch anybody's clock. So again, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I appreciate the love. Stay tuned for part 2. Take care.